there, this is Becky from Nomadic Knits, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the twist stitch. We're using the twist stitch in the Knitmas in July knit along, and your row of twist stitches is always going to happen on a color change, and it's going to follow your row of long stitches. They go hand in hand. They're partner stitches in making this really beautiful motif that's going to spice up your shawl. We are switching back to our original color here, and because I want to trap this yarn in the I-cord edge, I am bringing our original color up behind it. So I'm going to knit this I-cord edge, and we are going to hop right into the twist stitch. The location of your long stitches really dictates your twist stitch. Once you've done a few sections of this, it's going to become intuitive. You'll be able to see when your twist stitches are up next. To do the twist stitch, you're going to slip 6 stitches purlwise with your yarn in the back. Now remember that each one of these only counts as 1 stitch. There are 2 wraps, but it is 1 stitch, and that is from the long stitch. So we're going to slip 6 of those purlwise with our yarn held to the back. 3, 5, and 6. So the next step in making this twist stitch is to insert your left needle into the first 3 slipped stitches and pass them over the last 3 slip stitches onto your left needle. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Those are our first 3, and these are our last 3. So I'm going to insert my needle through those stitches and try to hang on to them, and make sure that I'm holding on to those last 3 stitches as I transfer that over. And then these last 3 are also going to go back to your left hand needle. And now you're just going to knit these stitches in their new order. So that is 1, 2, 3, 6. And that is your twist stitch. And you can see that it gives you this pretty motif, which is actually going to look even better once you have another row and you've blocked it a little bit. So we're going to do that again. I'm going to knit these 2 stitches that are right here, and then we're going to do another twist stitch. Okay, so we will slip 6 stitches purlwise with our yarn in the back, dropping the wraps as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have our 6 stitches over on our right hand needle. We're going to use the left hand needle, insert it into those first 3, and lift them up and over the second 3. And you can see that I'm using my fingers to hold on to these stitches. Depending on your needles and what fiber you're using, they're going to have various degrees of slip. So you just want to be aware of that so that you're not dropping these stitches or getting them tangled. That can become frustrating. But this is a stitch that is going to get easier very, very quickly for you. So we're now slipping those second set of stitches back onto our left hand needle and knitting them in order. And just like that, we've done 2 sets of twist stitches. I'm just going to knit these last 2 stitches here. You can begin to get an idea of what those stitches are going to look like in your pattern. They're going to open up your shawl and create an eye-catching spot of color with a nice border along both edges. You aren't seeing that here because, as I said, I'm not following the actual pattern for this. This is just to show you how the stitches work. Enjoy!